But I'm saying like it just feels bad for Iran. Like, I know there's a bit of tension at the moment, but I saw Donny sign
A bit of tension is an understatement.
their house is a BIDET free zone.
He keeps stressing, I already have the BIDET. What do I do with it? Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings a Friday drinks chat to you. This week's episode, again, World Cup themed. We're going to go through some stories or facts you might not know and might add some color to the World Cup this year. But before that, to wrap the week, we have me and Miguel, we have Senny,
Yo.
and we have Ro.
G'day.
So we are recording this, Saturday midday?
11:19.
7 hours ago.
Yeah.
We're at the local pub, waking up at 4:30 a.m. to watch the mighty Socceroos take on the Yanks. Boys, I would have loved nothing more than to beat those smug Americans. Every time they panned to one of the Americans, Ro whispered in my ear, I want to choke every single one of them.
No, my problem with the World Cup is they pan to American celebrities.
Yeah.
Instead of like the baddies in the crowd like they usually would do. You know what I mean?
But it's not even, is it celebrities? We don't even know them.
Well, yeah, I'm sure
Do
Americans
we just have
know
no ball knowledge, or are these just like no-name celebrities?
No, I'm sure they are like probably NFL players or like they're obviously not NBA
Politicians,
players.
I think some.
But one was Zach Levine. Like, he hasn't been relevant in years.
Bro's making hella money, so he's relevant.
It's just a blight on the broadcast, to be honest. You know what I mean? Pan to the worldwide baddies, male or female, you know? But instead, I'm getting shots of like these like fat American blokes
In like
In
corporate
red,
boxes.
Yeah.
red, white, and blue.
Not even watching the game.
Yeah. We have the corporate box ones, and then on top of that, we have the shots of the actual fans who you just like they've got no neck.
Just like Uncle Sam.
It's just disrespectful to the broadcast. I'm really disappointed.
But unfortunately didn't win. 2-0 loss. Kush was fuming in the group chat as he was watching in America, mate.
Heavily outnumbered.
Even he knew we were getting cooked. That's a blight on the Socceroos.
Yeah,
Surprised the pub was open at 4 a.m.
I had to DM them. So usually, I don't know, pubs will post on Facebook or Instagram or something saying, "Hey, we're open. We're going to show the game."
Or they send you a text like Eastwood Hotel did.
Thank you for the update. I got that text as well.
Yeah.
Like, apparently,
You're a member of Eastwood Hotel.
Apparently, but So I was unsure whether the pub was gonna show it, and then some of the other ideas of people wanting to watch it were thrown around, like Tumbalong, you know, like a random shopping center. I was like, nah, this will not do. Let's just go down to the local pub. So I DM the hotel.
Is it a hotel? It's just a pub, isn't it? It has the word hotel in the name.
It says hotel. Yeah.
It's so-and-so hotel.
And so they replied saying, yeah, we'll be open. I'm like, well, any danger of some updates? I looked at their Facebook page. They've never posted on their Facebook page.
If you go there, there's actually a huge banner out the front that says we will be showing all Socceroos games.
Okay, well, I'm not there.
Yeah, but that's traditional media. I need digital media.
There every Saturday. I saw it last week.
I need digital media, mate.
I agree. And so the
They
beautiful...
replied pretty quickly to you.
Yeah, the admins, they're on the finger on the pulse in some aspects. They said, yep, come through. I said, boys, let's head to the pub.
I thought there'd be no one there. Pull into the car park. It's packed.
No, I thought there'd be people there because my logic is people are bothered to go out, but I don't think they're bothered to go Tumbalong, Paris Square. They'll go what's local.
Town centre.
Yeah, Rouse Hill Town Centre with one screen.
But
so they'll go to the local, I think.
So they were there, and then we walk in. Me and Migs got there at the same time. We go scroll through. There's like obviously like people who were there for the game.
There was a screen indoor and the screen outdoor.
So we were outside, but there was like a table of just like these women who were just belligerently hammered at 4 a.m. I actually think they didn't go home.
Our day started at 4 a.m. Their night was kicking on at 4 a.m.
Exactly. So just mad respect to them because they were at 4:30 in the morning.
That's crazy.
I'm seeing like vodka lime sodas go around to their table.
Yeah, Ro and I are trying to find a table, and all I can hear in the background is "Go the Maroons," and then like a minute of laughter because that was the funniest thing they've ever said to each other.
The people were drinking beers at 4:30 in the morning, and then you ask yourself the question: how early is too early? You know what I mean? Like I myself, you know, had a beer that one time at Spilk Milk at what time was it? Breakfast, 9 a.m., maybe even 10 a.m.
8 or 9 a.m.
And you guys said that was too early.
But it's perspective. Is it too early or is it late in the night?
But also, watching sport is fine. You did it at brunch.
Well, it is what it is. I'm saying there is a line, and I feel like not just them, by the way. The blokes behind us were also
No, I saw there were two
quite
blokes.
A lot of people were holding into drinks.
Yeah, but they were nice civil people.
No, I agree.
They weren't rowdy.
But I'm saying they must have gone like down daggers.
You can't be having a beer as your first thing in the morning. That's crazy.
But boys, we went to a pub.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
They had a beautiful cafe, mate, and a barista. Singular.
Yeah, we sent our friends to get us a coffee. I think like minute 25 or something, first half.
We didn't see him until the post-match interview.
They were apparently, the barista was no good. But all in all,
terrible game. To be honest,
shocker.
We only showed up in the 70th minute
when the bloke that wanted to play for Italy decided to come on the field.
Good player.
He did some magic, but we still move. Got still game alive. 3. We got
dreams alive still.
The game against Paraguay, who actually don't know if they're good or not.
We'll find out.
We'll find out today. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. Also during the week,
are you watching most games?
I'm watching
during the day.
Yes.
Let's say your employers are not listening.
No, my employees know.
Yeah.
And it's fair game.
Okay, good.
At his company?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you talking about? There's probably screens everywhere. It's probably a crime not to watch the sport.
Yeah, low-key. But I am.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We have them up on the TVs at work, and then I have
SBS. you got that through. Because last time you said they might not.
Luckily, it's the world game. They couldn't not do it. So they're lovely, all the TVs, like in the kitchens and in our, like just on our floor as well. And then I have SBS up on my laptop. So anywhere I'm looking, I always have the game within eyeshot.
So
at all times and all moments.
So from 8 a.m. you're watching every game?
Yeah.
What about
even trying to hide it as well?
What about before 8 a.m.? How often are you watching those games?
Nah,
like the 2, 3s, 5, 6?
If it's an Australia game or a team I like, if it's not the 2 a.m., I haven't watched a single 2 a.m. game. A 5 or 6, I'll get up. I watched a bit of the England game the other night. So Harry Kane scored the header.
Saw him score the penalty. Second try. Missed the first one. He tried to do
missed that part. Like as I tuned in, they got the corner to score.
Fair enough. I tried to watch that Spain game the other day at 2 a.m. But I tried to stay up until 2. I fell asleep at 2:15. What a waste of time that was.
Thank God you missed it as well. That was a stinker.
What if I'm a...
Is that the play though?
Cape Verde? What if I'm a Cabo Verde fan?
Cabo Verde.
The goalkeeper had a...
50,000 of them or 100,000 of them?
What if that's me?
But 2 a.m. I feel like you have to stay up. It's too early to take a little nap, and what are you going to sleep at?
Yeah, that's the problem, because my body clock is probably like sleep at midnight-ish, thereabouts.
Even a couple hours before though.
If I try sleep early, I don't think my body will let me. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the play.
Well, how about that Cape Verde keeper? He's outdoing Tim Payne. You see, he went from like couple hundred or 1,000 followers, and now he went to like 8 million. Like,
is he?
overnight.
Really?
Yeah, I'll see if I can pull it up.
That's the 40-year-old geezer, right?
The 40-year-old geezer, yeah.
What a guy.
Apparently... I
think I saw the same thing you saw.
What, where he just started following all these girls? Yeah. Like he got famous, and then you just see his following list, and they're all like Instagram models. Or
as in, has always been, or someone realized it's recently?
Holy fuck. Okay, wait. What did he have before?
He's 40. Let him live life,
Doesn't have a wife and kid at home?
I don't know the dealings of how they do it in Cape Verde, mate.
Fair enough. So what was he on before? So what's he on now? Sorry? Give us a live.
When the match started, he had 57,000 followers.
Oh, so he's like
4 days ago, and now he has 14.3 million.
Are you serious?
In 4 days, yeah.
So he's got that.
No, I'm not following.
What about Patrick Beach, bro? After that first game against Turkey, man, he deserves a couple followers after that.
14 million followers
in 4 days.
Dude, his phone must just not have stopped ringing, bro.
So fair enough that he's following all these baddies. Why not?
What
about
they're probably following him. To be fair.
Maybe, yeah.
And then he's like, here we go.
Follow back.
Tim Payne's plateaued. He's on 5.9 now.
Mid.
I watched a bit of their game.
The New Zealand.
And by bit, I mean basically all of it. Great game. 2 good teams.
2-2?
Yeah, 2-2.
Well, there's some... Tell me about the Iran World Cup team and what their problem is. I saw some...
kicked out almost immediately post-match.
Yeah, apparently they're not allowed to stay in the US.
Yeah, they're not allowed to stay in the US.
So what's their story?
I think they're based in Tijuana in Mexico.
Yeah, they have to go back to Mexico. You know how after our Saturday games, there's someone in our team that says, bro, we don't even cool down. Come on, we're getting at this age. Bro, the US didn't let Iran cool down. They had to fly back right after the game.
Actually?
Yeah, they're not allowed in the country.
They went straight from stadium to plane, airport.
No.
Back to Mexico.
No. No opportunity to enjoy the applause drawing to New Zealand.
Can't even get a little stretch out after the game, mate. Get to the airport. Go back to your fucking home base, mate.
This is why the US should never be allowed to host football. You know what I mean? But to be fair, the stadiums look pretty cool. The stadiums look awesome, but
because they're big boy NFL stadiums.
But
A lot of them are empty. Like,
when you put the prices up, obviously they're empty. But I'm saying like it just feels bad for a run. Like, I know there's a bit of tension at the moment, but I saw Donny sign
a bit of tension is an understatement.
I saw Donny sign a little peace treaty, so I thought the boys from
Little
Iran.
memorandum of understanding. There seems to have been no understanding. Sorry, I feel like you were going to tell a story.
I was going to
off like 3 times.
I was going to move on to something else. So anyway, any other World Cup updates? No. Anyway, speaking of, I the other day went to McDonald's.
So it is a World Cup story.
And bought some World Cup cups. But I have a David Beckham one, and this is just a selfish plug. I have an Henri one, but I would like a different one.
I saw someone post this on Instagram.
So our friend
is it
from our soccer team,
Six-a-side,
right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm in current talks with trading this.
What does he
But he hasn't replied to me, so I don't know if that's still on offer.
How many are there to explain what this is?
So
it's a collectibles.
I've never heard of
So you go to McDonald's, right? And they have a promotion where you buy a World Cup meal.
Okay.
Which essentially is, you have 2 options. You get a Big Mac meal or 10 nuggets.
10 nuggets
they've inflated the price because it comes with this cup.
Sure.
Right? And it's like a blind box. So there's 6, in Australia, there's 6 to collect from. You got Henri, you got Beckham.
Labubu
Essentially.
For grown
and it's
men.
actually packaged like that.
Really?
Like sometimes.
So you don't know until you open it.
Yeah, it's wrapped in a generic white bag.
So there's 6 to collect. Who
you got Henri, Beckham, Ronaldinho, Heung-min Son, Lamine Yamal, and fucking Grimace.
So
you have a 1 in 6 chance of getting Grimace.
So this is a global thing, or is this only McDonald's Australia?
It's global, but I think in America they also have the LeBron James of soccer, Christian Pulisic.
Yep.
They have some Mexican Donny, I forgot who. And they also have a Canadian Donny.
Are they all current players or former?
Current players, I believe.
Who cares?
And then maybe in the UK they have a different player. I'm not too sure.
So there's 6 to collect. You got.
I have Henri.
What's the most? Is there like a more rare one?
Bro, well,
you know how some Labubus were more rare or worth more.
They're all
people selling them on Marketplace.
No, but I think the Koreans are really getting around this. I'm seeing bare videos of people like, day 6 of trying to find the Heung-min Son.
Oh, that's why.
Cup.
Sorry, of course.
Yeah, and it's going mad. But
so if I get one, I can make bare Korean one.
No way. If they haven't,
I don't think it's bare one, but maybe you'll get a little
bit of one.
But if anyone wants a Henri and maybe has a Lamine Yamal or a Ronaldinho at home, please let me know.
You don't want to keep the Henri?
Wait, sorry. Why are you trading it with Six-a-side, mate?
Because he has a Lamine Yamal up for offer, and he needs a Henri to.
Has he got a dupe?
Yeah, he has a dupe
theory.
He has a dupe, exactly, bro.
Okay.
You have one, you pack another. But yes, that's my plug for the week.
I've been watching the bloke on Instagram who's like unboxing his Coke 24 packs. Have you seen that?
I have. Wait, that was a while ago, wasn't it? Or was he still doing it?
Well, I don't know. I've only seen.
Is that the guy you can win money or whatever?
No. He's just got his own fun little challenge. Like, how much money will I spend to try and collect all 24 countries?
How many parts?
And so each Coke can has like a Mexico brand.
I've seen an Argentina and a France one.
Yeah,
I got
Is there like a rare one that you?
I'm not sure if there's a rare one, but like each pack usually has 2 countries in them, and they're the same country. So if you see an Argentina one, you know you're getting Mexico alongside it. Do you know what I mean? But then sometimes there's a third one, a little fun surprise. But most of the time it's cool. 2. And so this bloke has just like the Meta Ray-Ban, sits outside his backyard, just opening up crates of Coke and then just dumping them in his backyard. Next day you come over and he's got this massive mound. The problem what I have with this series is that I'm always a bit too early. I'm on day, I first saw the video on day 3, right?
Which makes sense.
So now I only can see what day 1 and 2, but I'm hungry to see
So you
day
wanted
4.
day 18 so you could go back and watch 17.
Binge through the episode. It's like the delayed gratification is so good.
Does he drink them? Does he sell them? What do you do with so he's had 20, so he's got 72 right now just sitting in his house. Cokes.
I think he might have finished the series. I don't know where he's up to. I got up to day 8 and then it stopped popping up on my feed.
Okay.
And I think he was at 14 or something out of 24 and he had spent like $350. So he's racking up the bill for these Cokes.
Cokes will last in your lifetime, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is true.
And you get 10 cents back for every can. So
it's a no-brainer.
Actually, you know what the best hobby is? It's that bloke on Instagram/TikTok, or maybe there's a few of them, who just like get rolls of $2 and $1 coins from the bank and then inspect them to try and see if there's
find like a rare one,
a rare coin,
misprint.
Exactly, yeah. And so this bloke's like sitting here like, 2004, mate, there's some blemishes in the kangaroo tails here.
But that's pure autistic knowledge. Like, how would you know? Like me and you would have no idea. We'd be looking through and be like, no, these are all worthless.
You probably have something at home that a collector would be like, mate, this dollar's worth more than $1.
Could be, yeah. It could be, $1.75 and then you're laughing to the bank.
Whatever happened to your Charizard card? Did you sell it in the end?
Oh, where is that?
I just lost. I'm like, hey, I'm finding it now. I'll go sell it then.
I've chucked it somewhere, but as the days go on, I realized the condition is not great, boys. So I don't think I'm getting much coin.
How much did you say it was worth again? 300, 400?
I think like
It was like thousands.
no, it was
wasn't
like 10. I think for like
10,000.
PSA, but PSA 10 prime.
Okay, no, but your condition.
I might
of it.
probably like a grand.
As if you wouldn't sell that.
Okay.
I'd be.
No, I looked into getting it graded. I need because you can get it graded easily in America. UK, you can kind of get it graded. Here, it's very hard. I think here you have to do bulk. I can't just give them one card, grade it, and give that back to me.
I see.
I think it has to be a big collection. Plus, no, what the problem is, I have to ship it somewhere. I can't just walk into EB Games, ask the bloke, can you grade this? And then he gets it done. It gets shipped. So if I ship something, I need to put insurance on it. So if I'm saying the estimated value of this is 10 grand, I have to pay bloody like hundreds of dollars of insurance just to ship it. That's the problem.
Nah, you don't need insurance. Just
What if they lose my precious $1,000 plus Charizard, mate? I want to hold Ozpost liable.
yeah, fair enough. All right, what do you have next?
Well, I'm in the industry, or not industry, in the market of buying a new chair, bro.
Like desk chair?
Yeah, like an ergonomic one.
There's only one
So I
answer.
get a little
brother.
I get some money back from work. You know, they rebate you a bit. So I'm tossing up between a Herman Miller.
Which one? Aaron?
Yeah,
Mirror?
no, they're on.
Aaron, yeah.
Or a steel case, because apparently that's a good brand as well. The Leap V2.
Is it a
But
gaming
I
chair?
don't want to buy
Yeah.
one brand new. They're insanely expensive. Actually, no, it's right now steel case of end of financial year sale, so you can get 25% off.
How much is that? How much is that? Just out of
Normally
interest.
1,600 down to 1,200. But I saw on Marketplace, dude, you can get one from anywhere from even like both a Herman Miller or a steel case, anywhere from 250 to like 800. So my question is, do I trust the ones you can find on Facebook Marketplace?
No, they're going to have holes in them, bro. They're going to have... I've seen the condition of some of these. They're shit.
Yeah, you really do. You just got to inspect them. I think there's what I
You
think
think you're
should-
going to go to a bloke's house and sit on his chair before you buy this?
No, just have a look if there's
I was
holes in
hoping
it.
to, if I'm spending, upwards of $400-500.
I think you'd be able to do that. My thing
Or should
is
I just
like
buy a brand new one?
no, there's like what I would do is like try
Refurbished.
and find like startups or like businesses that are closing down that have those chairs.
How am I meant to find that?
Well,
Do you know any, bro?
no,
Yeah.
ask our friend Rohan. He did that. I'm pretty sure.
He's been out of town for a while, so he might not be in touch with the startup community. But I will ask him.
No, he's not ringing around like the liquidators to be
He
like,
might-
who's gone bankrupt, brother?
T-minus 7 days, he was in New York, mate. Do you think he knows who's got chairs for up for grabs?
No, I'm not saying you got to go door knocking at the bloody Sydney startup hub to see who needs what. But
Loan sharks.
I think there are places like wholesalers or like warehouses that
who sell.
who just on sell them and they're much cheaper.
Why
than
don't you just
1600.
Why don't you just take one from work and then quit your job? I've heard people do that.
No,
I didn't
we
quit-
don't have. No one was about to out you, by the way. You decided to out yourself.
No, I
there.
think I've told this story
Yeah, well, you took it on the bus
where I took the chair on the bus home because they let us take it home for COVID
and then never came back.
And then the office
still have
manager. Yeah, of course I do. I still use it every
Isn't
single
it, weren't
day.
they chasing you up?
Yeah, the office manager. He
That's great. Go to
DM me on
$2,000 chair
LinkedIn.
for free.
He DM'd me on LinkedIn like 6 times, like, hey, can you return the chair? I just never replied to
Just
him.
block him.
Yeah, see
What are you
later.
going to do, cuz?
And then he got fired from the job. So
No, well, that's it.
I'm
That
free.
story
No
ended
more
there.
paper trail. And get a secret
is yours
labs
a-
chair, mate.
Nah, they're not. But
Class.
they're gaming chairs. So
Sit in mine, bro. It's class.
mine, my work says if it's a gaming chair, they won't give you the rebate.
Who says what's the difference between a gaming chair and
submit
a...
your receipt. and
to be
then they
fair,
review
you
it.
can't do marketplace then. Which bloke is going to give you a receipt for
That's a good point, actually.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's-
you got to show your
Shit, I
Facebook
didn't think
chat.
of that. Yeah, you're right.
screenshot the transaction.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So
true,
it's
true.
you got to either buy
I
a
gotta
brand
find one
new
of
or
these.
warehouse or something like
Anyone tried a steel case? Anyone know if they're good?
that. No, honestly, I never heard the brand till now.
I'm a secret labs man through and through. Not paid, but love to be.
Is yours an Aeron?
Mine's a Herman Miller mirror. It's not that comfy, I'll be honest.
Still free.
It is, and it's ergonomic and good for I've not had any back pain or anything like
I
that.
haven't had to take it to servicing or anything.
Nah, and since I've moved out to
Do you
North,
service...
No, I was joking.
Herman
It was a joke,
Millers.
it was a joke. Don't think too much about it.
and since I've been in North Sydney, I've been working on the dining chair table, like kitchen table with a
So
regular.
if you're not using it, give it to me then.
No,
I'll
no.
buy it off you.
Nah, well, I have a big
You gotta give me a
update.
receipt though.
I'm moving to a new location,
Which
and so-
is...
which is in Sydney.
Yeah.
So
It's closest to your activities, is your main gripe, I think you said last time.
exactly. So now I'm instead of like an hour away from my activities, I'm 30 minutes away from my activities, and I feel like that's much
I
more
think it's
reasonable.
close.
Half your
than
time,
that.
that's fine.
Yeah, half the time saved. So I'm going to bring that chair back to my house, but I'm in the market for where you were, Sen, where I'm looking for appliances and I'm looking for furniture.
So everything.
I'm looking for everything. I've never lived, both places times I've moved out, both places have been furnished. I've never had to worry a day in my life.
I thought you were about to say your family home was also furnished.
Well,
But I forgot
it was.
It feels like that,
No, but I
yeah.
forgot about the first place you moved into. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
So I've never had to furnish my own place and getting tips like, hey guys, you should probably measure your space before you buy the furniture.
It's pretty reasonable.
In my head, you just start sending furniture down the pipeline and then
Yeah, sofa,
retrofitting
is
it.
it
about it later.
two-seater, three-seater? That's all I need.
Yeah, you just chuck it on there and then you make it work. Like, you know, people are like, oh, you got to measure the door frame to make sure it fits through. These are things I never even considered. Why, you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like these are things they should happen to you. So it's a learning experience.
that's what I'm saying. You want to learn from these
I think
things.
Ro should be buying a sofa that fits in his room but doesn't fit through the doors. And that's a learning experience.
What do you actually do in that situation? Like,
You return it.
you just send it back?
Yeah, you just send it back.
Has your furniture been delivered mostly?
Yeah.
Does it fit through all the doors?
All good?
Yeah, because we measured everything.
This guy's a planner, bro.
The thing is, right? I don't even understand because a sofa is so big.
Yeah.
Are they really packing because I don't need the dimensions of the sofa. I need the dimensions of the freaking box that it comes in.
Oh yeah, they tell you that as well.
They do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But most doors are they're all standard sizes. So unless your door is a different
You got
size.
stock
Did
doors.
this
Yeah.
sofa fit through the door?
No, it came in boxes, mate.
Like multiple boxes.
No, but this
modular,
most
yeah,
of it
mine
is
was-
made.
made. Like the main frame of it. Obviously, you put in the feet and the cushions.
But they still came in cardboard boxes.
Hmm. But anyways, look, I'm just going to call out there anyway. If anyone has a discount at like a JB Hi-Fi or they work at like Freedom Furniture
Shameless.
or, you know, Fantastic Furniture, any of those,
What about-
just reach out.
What about people that have furniture to part ways with? Do you want them to get
If
in
anyone
contact
has a
with you?
Herman
Ro?
Miller,
Well, I'm interested, like, what did you buy new and what did you like marketplace in a new home?
yeah. So some appliances we got like given from family members, and like outdoor furniture we got given.
Mhm.
A couch and bed we got new, and then other stuff we got like discounts from like family and friends for like from various retailers for like
Anything-
fridge and TV and stuff like that. We got discounts.
No,
from
forget
people.
Anything,
discounts.
anything secondhand?
Yeah, I'm talking secondhand. I don't care
Yeah,
about
then
your
like our
discounts.
washing machine and our outdoor furniture secondhand.
That's it.
Rose playing 90%.
Yeah, I was
secondhand.
thinking bed. That's it. Like my friend got
As
a
in, you want to buy a secondhand bed?
no bed first hand.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that's grotty.
Well, both the places that I lived, I was living in someone else's bed. No worries. But Cindy's like, hey, we should get the washing machine brand new and the fridge brand new.
I mean, those I don't see why you couldn't get secondhand.
I'm thinking like,
Fridge, washing machine, I think that's fine. Stuff like where you're actually sitting and putting your ball sack on, so like your bed, your couch, stuff like that.
that's when you want to.
Your TV.
You wanna be the first one.
Those are gonna be the first ones.
Yeah, you don't want any adopted stuff.
Nah.
Fair enough. Yeah, right now, mate, I'm looking at the bank account, $2,500 fine, which I'm paying off in a 2-year monthly installment.
Oh, you've afterpaid it.
Wait, you
After-
didn't try and challenge it?
No, I'm challenging it.
Oh, okay,
And now I'm
yeah,
gonna have to pay it.
Okay, yeah.
You can do that? Installments?
Yeah.
Installments.
Mate,
Zero
I've been
interest as
paying
well.
full fee up front.
no. You challenge it and then you install it.
Yeah.
Payment plan it.
So I'm a 0% interest. I think the payment is like peanuts, but it's like a 2-year thing is what I've heard. So
No interest, right?
no interest.
Yeah,
So for 2 years, I'm paying off this fine. Fantastic.
So what's that per month? It's like $10, no, $100 a month or something, more or less.
It's just that's
yeah,
all right.
beautiful.
Cancel a Netflix subscription. You know, stop eating a bit of coffee, drinking coffee. You're there.
Should we talk about there's another ongoing dilemma in our soccer team. One of a friend of the show who it's funny, has he had this gripe with you where there's times when we tell positive stories about him and we never name him. And then every time we've told like a negative or like a funny story that puts him in a bad light, we just name and shame him every time.
We'll keep him on.
We'll keep him on for this one. He recently purchased a place with his partner and he's looking to install a bidet in one of their bathrooms. So they got 2 bathrooms, a main one and then a guest one. And he's, it's a very reasonable ask. Just for one of the bathrooms, he wants to add a bidet. And it's not one of those hose bidets either. It's one of the ones that, like it sticks out from the bottom and, just like the Japanese ones.
Shoots out some water
Correct.
into your bum.
And his partner is completely against the idea.
Mm.
And she has very reasonable reasons why.
Well,
if you ask me.
You have to tell the order of operations.
First of all, the setup of the bidet is you chuck it underneath the toilet seat, right? So it's not on top of it; it's underneath it, and it has a little nozzle and it shoots out the water. And so they're kind of talking about furnishing their place and buying all the stuff. And our friend in the soccer team, he was like, "Oh, like
thoughts on a bidet?"
No, he didn't even say thoughts on a bidet. He's like, "Oh, I think a bidet is a good idea." In his head, he's like, "Oh, I love the idea of a bidet."
Because I think
I have one at home.
Yeah, he's saying his whole life or most of his life he's had a bidet.
And he just never considered like not having a bidet. So he's like, first number one priority was getting a bidet, and he didn't see any issues with it whatsoever. So he goes and asks his dad, like, "Hey, where'd you get the bidets from?" Dad's like, "Don't worry, I'll sort you out." So he buys the bidet for $200.
Too easy.
Sits on a box, and then goes to his beautiful fiance and says, "I would, guess what? I got the bidet."
When are we installing it?
It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. And she is not happy with the bidet. She doesn't want it in her bathroom. She doesn't want it in the guest bathroom. Their house is a bidet-free zone.
He keeps stressing, I already have the bidet. What do I do with it?
And so the question is, like, her argument is that, what was it? The bidet is... Well,
it adds more complexity in cleaning the toilet,
is
what she's saying. Because you're adding a little, I don't know what it looks like.
Fair enough.
You're adding something and you have to get in like the nooks and crannies properly clean.
And her argument is that the soccer team friend, he will never clean it.
Which is also...
I've seen the state of this guy, bro. He's not cleaning
completely
shit.
fair enough as
Barely
well.
can clean his ass, bro. Imagine cleaning the bidet.
And so the question is the bidet fair game or not? You know what I mean? Like...
Well, he bought it already. I think you just install it.
Just see just do a trial, a little trial run.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission. So
not in this case, apparently. It's,
Well, that was his mistake. He shouldn't have asked for permission.
Just one day come home and there's bidet there.
There's 2 names on that mortgage. You have 50% of the right to do it.
Which is what he was trying to say.
I called Cindy about this morning. I was like, "Hey, what's the go?" I was like, I floated up the idea of us taking a bidet, and she also was like, "Absolutely no way." I feel like this is what is wrong with a bidet? I feel like a bidet is a really nice innovation from the Japanese that needs to be taken seriously in Australia.
I think is it a male thing? The only blokes want one and the girls have no interest.
Oh, my missus pro bidet all day long, mate.
Damn.
Because at her family house, she has the proper ones, the heated seat bidet with the controls on the side.
Fucking hell.
Fantastic.
Got like a Tesla of toilets.
Yeah, mate.
That's crazy.
It's class.
But I mean, it's unfortunate.
Why don't you just do it? You shouldn't have asked for permission. Again, what is wrong with you guys?
Well,
just do it anyway.
No, I was just interested to hear her opinion on the bidet because
What's her thoughts on the bidet?
No, her thoughts are the same as the other.
But is that
fiance.
because you told her what the fiance?
No, I did. I led the witness.
You led the witness.
I did lead the witness.
You shouldn't have done that. You should have just open-ended question.
Yeah, thoughts on a bidet.
Yeah.
Well, apparently there's one being given away. So, again, if anyone...
Unrelated.
If anyone
one bidet for sale.
Yeah, there's a bidet for sale.
I think he's just happy to part ways with it.
He's trying to fight the good fight, but apparently no bingo.
I find a little tidbit, again, World Cup related, but Portugal the other day played their first game against the mighty Democratic Republic of Congo.
Dr. Congo.
Obviously, we all loaded up on Portugal and this was a couple of days after Germany smacked, again, the mighty Curacao, I don't know how to say it.
This is the day after Messi put a hat-trick past
That is correct.
Algeria.
So, obviously, everyone loaded up on Portugal thinking,
Easy
Ronaldo's out here to chase, history or whatever. They drew 1-1, and Ronaldo had an absolute stinker. And then in one of the post-game comments, João Neves, who's a midfielder for Portugal and plays for PSG.
And he scored the goal.
Had some very, very light criticisms of Ronaldo and the way he played and kind of his influence and impact on the team and perhaps how he negatively impacts the team now.
Okay,
and it was very, very like
hang on, some journalist
mild.
Is like,
hey, yeah.
Was like, what are your thoughts on Ronaldo's performance? And then he's
just very mild, like very middle of the road stuff, like barely says anything. And then obviously Ronaldo fanboys fucking lost their shit. And if you go on his latest Instagram post, he's got maybe 500,000 likes on the post, and then there's 600,000 comments, and all of it is just like, no one even knew your country until Ronaldo came along. Respect your father. Blah blah blah.
Really?
And like it's just endless berations from like people.
Portuguese.
No, not even Portuguese. Half of them are like Arabic or Indian, and then they've gone into his like girlfriend's account and then done the same thing. Just like abusing the shit out of them. And it's like what happened with Virat Kohli a couple of months ago with Travis Head. And what is wrong with are these real people or are they bots?
No, they're real people.
They're real people.
Then my question is, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, I don't.
Like, who takes time out of their day and it's not even like one or two sentences. People are writing straight up paragraphs.
Yeah, he averages like 2K comments a post. This one has 346,000 comments.
And look at the comments.
What the heck?
First one has 47.7K upvotes. You must respect your captain, Cristiano Ronaldo, even more. Cristiano is the one who defined the Portuguese national team. I urge you all to support this player because he raised Portugal's name for many years. It is your duty to repay this favor. Love heart, love heart. In conclusion, Cristiano Ronaldo is the best player in the world. That's 47.7K.
Yeah, it was written by Miggy Bro over here.
Yeah, one of my greatest posts ever, mate.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Hella Ronaldo gifts on this post as well. Jesus
I've
Christ.
never once, I don't think I've, honestly, hand or heart, I've never commented on Instagram. Who, like, not a person I know, like a public Instagram, I've never
figure.
posted.
Well, first of all,
What is the psychology?
It's just the subcontinental fans just give
Not all
everyone
of them. A lot of them
bad
are.
name.
There's a lot of Africans and a lot of Middle Eastern fans as well. A lot of Abduls and Salmans and stuff like that. So it's not. Let's not have a crack at just the subcontinental.
No, I'll have a crack at the subcontinentals.
Okay, fine. Go on.
Is that? Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah,
Sounds like a slur.
No, you can-
Subcontinentals.
Yeah, you can say that. You're one of them.
No, these blokes online just spraying. Okay, spray the player, fine. But then you go onto their wife and their kids' accounts.
No,
and
don't
then,
spray the player as well. What do you mean?
look,
It's not like he came out and said, fuck Ronaldo, he's a dog. It was very mild criticism.
But I feel like that's just a blunder on his part. Like, why are you criticizing anyone in your team on a World Cup campaign? You just say, oh, maybe I had an off night tonight, but love the bloke, love what he stands for. I wish he scores
41-year-old we have running around with us.
Yeah. It feels like it's a bad look on him to. I mean, obviously he's probably fuming. The dressing room is probably like in shambles right now. Everyone probably hates the bloke.
Let me find these exact comments.
But coming back to the comments thing, a lot of it is like, well, I don't know. This seems like more personal. Like people find they're attached to Ronaldo. But a lot of them, I think, are like gamblers who have lost money. Like you see tennis players.
I don't think so. Not in this case.
This case, I'm saying these people are not gamblers. They're just like, they just love Ronaldo. They can't see anyone. And they're probably like 14 years old. Like at the end of the day.
These exact comments were.
The guy that commented that post I read out is like some fucking telebroadcaster or something, bro. He's a grown man with a grown job.
Okay, that's pretty embarrassing.
We know what Cristiano has done for us, for our national team and for the world of football, but at this moment, he is no different. He is just another player here to help. He is no different from the others. That's all he said.
Oh, that's not even criticism.
Exactly.
That's just like
he just said he's
human.
He's now on our level.
Oh, I see. I thought, okay, fair enough.
Is that warranted then?
No, it's never warranted. I'm not saying go out there and go spray the blokes, but I'm just saying like, I don't know. Like
is internet too cheap? Is it too accessible? Should we bar half the population from the internet? Should Instagram be subscription based?
You got to do one of those.
How do we solve this?
Do one of those
IQ tests before you can sign up.
Yeah. 10-minute IQ test online and then get the results of them.
Maybe it should be like the porn sites in Australia now. How you have to take a selfie before you log in. Maybe Instagram.
What the fuck?
You have to take a selfie when you comment.
Yeah.
I reckon a lot of blokes will stop commenting then.
It's a good point though. Like, why do people feel so attached to celebrities and feel like their name has been besmirched? So I have to defend
what's that called
them.
again? The
Parasocial.
Parasocial, yeah.
But like someone like Ronaldo, for example, he's 41?
Yeah.
He's playing since he was 18. So this grown man that's commenting probably loved Ronaldo since he was like 5 or something.
No, there's many footballers that I love, but I've never felt so passionately that I would go, ride their dick and defend them online.
What about
He's a billionaire. He doesn't need you to go out there and defend you, bro. Relax.
What about like when Liverpool have a bad game and do you ever feel the need to just go nuts on some kid?
Just send monkey emojis to one of the players or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Never.
No. Do you, bro?
No, well, what this makes me think of is like, there are people out there like that. And
there's a lot of people.
And they're probably dumb as,
Doesn't that worry you or
bricks.
scare you? These people get to vote and are out there in society as well.
Oh, here we go. Political. So
No.
everyone's vote is equal.
I'm just saying, that
No, it just,
they walk amongst us, right?
We're in a bubble.
Yeah.
We're in a bubble and there's like all these people who are like dumb as bricks. And all I'm saying is that I can't find a way to monetize them somehow. This is a failure on our part, to be honest. Like you look at like people like Andrew Tate and all these blokes, right? who just sell courses to these people en masse. Like the overlap between like the blokes commenting on Ronaldo's Instagram and them buying Andrew Tate courses are like a circle.
It's one circle.
It's an absolute circle.
We could do it as well, but we're not morally bankrupt yet.
I think Ro's financially bankrupt.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking about all the payments after making the new furniture. And I'm thinking like, mate, these guys, they'll buy anything, I feel like. Anyways, no good.
Halfway through the World Cup, and I'm sure you watching along, you're seeing some players that you might recognize, might not recognize, but there's some fun facts or some stories behind them that, might, make you like the players a bit more. So I'll kick us off. So we watched Socceroos vs USA this morning, and up top they have a fine young striker called Balogun. But did you know that he's just about American? So the story is like, so his parents are Nigerian, but they live in England. But when his mum was pregnant with him, they decided, you know what? You're about to give birth. Let's go on a trip to New York, right? Heavily pregnant in New York. And they're about to fly back, but the airline said, sorry, miss, you're too pregnant. We can't risk having you get on the plane. So then she gave birth to him.
In the US.
So because they're on holiday in New York, that's how Balogun is eligible for America.
Is that how it works? Just because you were born there, but like your parents are not citizens?
Yeah.
Really?
That's most countries. If you're born there, you're a citizen.
I thought you had to have some sort of residency.
Apparently not. Wait, so, sorry, I thought this story was going in a completely wrong direction. I thought these Balogun's parents were like, let's get this kid a US passport, baby.
Yeah.
Like,
Why wouldn't everyone do that?
This is pure coincidence. But the airline didn't let her fly back.
He's actually English.
He's English, yes.
Crazy.
But because he was born in the US and probably flew back to the UK when he was born, still technically American. Yeah, and plays for the US national team.
Yeah, this reminds me of like our friend who left Singapore to not do their 2 years mandatory military service. So he's technically classified as a deserter. But every time
he is, by the way, a coward.
He's a coward.
Massively.
And every time he flies back to India, he takes Malaysian Airlines instead of Singapore Airlines because the layover is in Malaysia. Because if he goes to Singapore anyway, transit, whatever, they see he's there, they'll basically take him off the plane and then ship him to jail, first of all.
Yeah.
For like, I think 6 months or something, or a year.
Yeah.
And then he has to do the 2 years on top of that.
No,
plus,
but then
like the deserter fee, which is like an additional X number of months, right?
No, but before he does his 2-year army thing, he has to do like a training camp to get in shape to go to do the army. So it's like
man, that's a lot of training camp for this.
It's like a month or two. So it's like a all around 3.5 year trip.
So it reminds me, like, I think he's really scared every time he flies because if there's some sort of emergency
and they have to divert and land in Singapore, it's GG.
It's all over for him.
We won't see him again.
But fair enough. All right, who was the player's name?
Balogun.
Watched him for 90 minutes today, bro.
You saw him actually rinse our defense, man.
All right, story closer to home. Nestori Irankunda.
The GOAT.
The bloke who for some reason didn't start this morning after being one of the best on the pitch. Anyways, his parents are from Burundi. He's the fourth of 7 siblings, and his father worked as a private car for tourists, or a private car driver for tourists.
He worked as a private car.
Lightning McQueen.
People on his back.
So his sister fell ill, and they couldn't get treatment in Burundi, so they had to flee to Tanzania, and he was born in a refugee camp there. And so when he was like a little infant, his family kind of immigrated to Perth. That's where he lives. And his dad, you can see photos of him in the refugee camp with a Bayern Munich jersey.
Oh.
And then who signs him? Bayern Munich.
That's pretty cool.
And I think he had a bunch of offers. It's full circle moment, a bunch of offers. He chose Bayern for his dad.
That's cool.
It's actually a beautiful story.
All right, I got a more lighthearted story. Sorry, a funnier story, if you will, from the 2018 World Cup. And it was in the lead up to South Korea's opening game against Sweden. So the Swedish staff was actually spying on the South Korean training sessions, which is it actually happened earlier this year as well with Southampton in the championship. And the South Korean coaches actually caught wind of this. And so they were like, all right, if you're going to spy on us, we're going to play along. And so what they did was during training and warm-up matches, they began swapping the shirt numbers of the players. And so like the strikers were wearing defenders numbers and midfielders were wearing forwards numbers and just constantly changing around. And so the journalist asked why he did that. He said, it's it's very difficult for Westerners to distinguish Asian people. And so the Swedish actually later then admitted to spying on them and apologized. And Sweden actually did win the game in the end. They won 1-0, I believe. Yeah, Sweden won 1-0. But
that's crazy.
Genius, man.
You're banking on the fact that they think we all look alike. Every Korean looks the same. That's crazy.
It's actually a good point though. Like, do you reckon the Swedish intelligence knows every single South Korean player?
They'll know Heung-min Son, 22 other Koreans.
No, I reckon if you're sending spies, they would have a dossier with like all the players' names and faces and whatnot.
Yeah, but what was it? Was it a drone? How are they spying?
I don't know, just in bushes, or he had like a newspaper up with two eyes cut out.
So speaking of the Southampton one, did you see the photo they took of the guy spying?
I actually haven't. I knew the story and I was following it kindly, but I haven't seen any photos.
For context, Rod, so Championship, the league under the Premier League, the top 2 teams automatically go in, and then the 3 to 6 they play these playoffs for the 3rd team to go up. So the final or the semi-final. It was one of the 2 games, right? Southampton versus someone else. I actually forget who else, right? Doesn't matter. They've been caught spying on the other team's training. The photo was so stupid, bro. It's literally some intern behind a tree with his phone up like this. It's like village spying. It's not even like they, 100 meters away, put a drone and oh my God, like.
Yeah, the proper camera.
Or some bloke with Meta Ray-Bans, bro. It's some guy with a phone just holding it up like this.
Oh,
and apparently they've been spying the whole season.
So they got disqualified because I think they were meant to make it to the playoff game, or they won promotion. No, they didn't win promotion.
They won the semi-final from memory.
They made it to the playoff game and they got banned from it. And so the team that lost made it to the final instead. Remember when Leeds a few years ago with Marcelo Bielsa also did that? They were spying on teams also in the championship and they got caught. And then they did a press conference. Instead of apologizing, he then did like a hour-long like breakdown of every single team and just basically admitted to just spying on every single team, and this is our analysis of them.
Really?
Going down with a swing, mate.
But I'm confused. Like, what do you get? You get their
tactics.
Their tactics,
especially for like a final. You'd be training specifically to beat your team.
Like how they're setting up, who's their main players, like I don't know, on set pieces, what are they doing?
Like for example, we're about to play top of the league today in our Saturday football, and we have a different tactic for them today.
Yeah.
If this is any sort of good football, they'll want to see how we are going to play against them, and then they'll change their tactics accordingly.
Well, I guess professional football is not like our soccer training where it's like we were playing soccer volleyball for the last 30 minutes.
No, first of all, you don't even start on time because you're waiting for everyone to rock up, and then you kick off.
No, and then you do the same drill 4v4v4. And then you do a couple of passing drills.
Don't out our premier training.
That's right.
I've got another one from today. I'm sure most football fans will know this one, but I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that do not know of this. Lionel Messi, arguably the GOAT, the greatest of all time. When he was a young prodigy, he had a growth issue. So essentially, with his genetics, he was estimated to only be able to grow up to 4'7". Right? So to be able to do any sort of football career or whatever, he needed growth hormones injected in him. Some might say performance enhancing drugs. Others might say required for his health. All right? I'll leave that up to you. But anyways, he wouldn't have been able to progress his football career. But then Barcelona scouted him one day, said, you know what? You are so good. We're going to sign you up and we're going to pay for your treatments. Because the treatments wasn't cheap. I think it was like $100K a year or something like that you have to keep injecting. So thank God he got scouted, or else, no Leo Messi.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he's still, what's the growth hormones now? He's like 5'1", isn't he?
No, he's...
Right, how tall are you?
Don't worry about it.
He actually might be about your height, to be honest.
Really?
Maybe a bit shorter.
Yeah, what's your height, Ro?
6 foot.
Anyways, Messi's 5'7". You make of that information what you will.
So the growth hormones gave him an extra foot, actually. Yeah. Done well.
That we know of.
Where was this with my parents? You know what I mean? Any danger of some injections? You know what I'm talking about?
Did you show promise as a young child?
I think that was the main problem.
I actually
would have been worth it.
I actually did show promise as a young child. To be fair, all I remember like of my early footballing career, because I think like, funnily enough, when I was younger, I was like quite a big child, like in terms of like height, like I was tall for like under 7s.
Maybe they did pump you with the HGH.
Maybe, but I was
Just
bigger
put
than
you in the
the
opposite
kids.
direction from that point on.
I remember I was just scoring goals for fun. Like, yeah, yeah.
Were you towering in the box?
I was tall, and then everyone else grew and I didn't. But okay, next story from me. South Korean superstar Song Hyun-min. So apparently his father basically was like a kind of a dictator in his childhood, right? It was like punishing, trained him super hard. He basically kind of grew up under like very intense training philosophy because the older, like the dad, his career was cut short at 28. And so he was like making sure that his son was going to kind of make it, right? So he built this training program from scratch. There's no tactics, just basics. And so he basically got Song Hyun-min to shoot 500 times each day with his left foot and then 500 times each day with his right foot. And then he basically also didn't let his son play any football until age 14.
Really?
So Song Hyun-min,
no like
what?
5
No, that
aside,
can't be
11
right.
aside,
Nah.
just
That
on his
doesn't-
own.
That literally can't be right.
no official matches. He's not playing 11 aside. Maybe he's playing 5 aside in the
I
backyard.
swear he was playing for, what was it, Hamburg or Hanover?
No.
In
Probably
Bundesliga at 17 or
past,
18?
Yeah, 17.
At 16,
Yeah.
he left South Korea and went to Hamburger. And,
Hamburg.
well,
Your
Hamburger.
sources say hamburger.
No, it's Hamburg. Sorry, my bad. Well, Hamburger SV?
That's the full name, like the
Yeah,
German name of the club. But the how we would say
Obviously,
it's just Hamburg.
no, I'm just speaking how
No,
the
but if you're going to
Germans
say
would speak
hamburger,
it.
you should say SV as well,
I
if you're
just
giving the
assumed
full
that-
government.
That was just a given. And so the bloke,
Just naming McDonald's items now.
well, this is what I don't understand. The bloke had never played a game at 14.
That's why I find that so hard to believe because he made the squad at like 16 or 17.
Yeah, so
like
between 14 and-
Bundesliga, like
500 shots a day, every single day, left foot, right foot. At 14 to 16, he must have been unbelievable.
To be fair, I can see that. He's just technically unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
For his
I
age.
get that.
No
but you would have
tactics.
no match fitness, no
I'm sure his dad's making him run hills every single day, bro.
tactical awareness. But you seriously think if you did 1,000 shots left foot, right foot every single day for how many years did you say?
Well, probably from like 4 years old to 14.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably done it the whole time.
You
and
two
then
can go play Bundesliga by the age
No,
of
he's
16.
probably watching football to some extent. And if you're that good at that age,
But to
let's
not
be honest,
play- no,
Son
you
is
can
Son
be
is
taking-
Son is quick. He's
Yeah.
probably physical. At trials, 14 to 16, all you have to do, stand up top, run in behind,
That's true.
and just pelt at the goal,
That's
bro.
true.
And if you're taking, you've done like 1,000,000 reps of left foot, right foot. How's his left foot, by the way? Just out of interest.
it's
5-star weak foot on FIFA.
five-star,
Is
yeah.
it? Okay, well, there you go. That's his dad. Fair play to his dad.
Ah, shit.
that
Maybe
the
that's
ragey?
the meta, man.
Yeah. So whenever we have kids, right? If we have kids,
Yeah.
I think that's the play. Like, let them play because
Yeah,
I think he was worried that if his son played, he would get injured. And that's why, because he got injured and stuff like that. So he's like, sack all of this. Let's go just grind fundamentals, first touch, shooting, all this and
Honestly,
that.
fair enough then.
And then we can
Jesus.
make him into a good player.
But it could go the other way because side story, the Ball brothers in the NBA, right? It's well documented that LeVar Ball just drilled basketball into them from the young age, right? Run up, these hills, play in the backyard court all the time, whatever. Now that they're the NBA, they're fragile as shit, like their knees, their ankles and whatever. So 500 shots each foot a day, bro. That sounds like a groin injury, like waiting to happen. Seriously.
Is his dad unemployed or what? How's he got time to sit there for 1,000 shots? Or does he have 1,000 balls just lined up? Bang, 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 bang.
Just that Asian mentality. What is it? I don't fear a man who's practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear a man who's practiced one kick 10,000 times. And you know what? It worked.
Yeah, there you go.
That is a good one. I actually didn't know that. My one is, again, I've gone back in time to 2002, the Brazilian team at the Japanese and South Korean World Cup. So the manager was Luis Felipe Scolari.
Oh.
And he ran like a military operation. So he forced a number of very strict rules. So no alcohol, limited family visits, girls and wives kept away, strict curfews, and according to many reports, sexual activity was either banned or heavily restricted. So you could have sex, but no acrobatic activities.
What?
So no bicycle kicks, no in bed, no jogger bonito.
Is that
So-
what that means?
Yeah, so he was very, very strict. It was all about abstinence. They ended up winning the World Cup.
There you
Players
go.
like Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, famous party animals. He kept them in check, won the World Cup. And then 2006, different manager, fell apart because he just let him run free.
I heard the Knicks also had this ban as well.
What?
No, like
No
sexual activity during the playoffs.
Who else did that? Pep Guardiola, I think, did that at one
Guardiola
point.
famously also says, like, you can have sex, but before midnight or whatever.
then
Right.
boxers
So that
do
leads
it
me
as
to
well.
believe, is he there in their room?
Yeah, he's
just
got
like,
the cameras.
boys, 11:55, come on, yalla.
The Big Brother cameras, you know, the infrareds.
Yeah. And he's like he holds up the time, 3 minutes of added time. You can keep going, boys. But honestly, there must be, you know, some sort of method to the madness.
No, I think it's just the distractions. Like if you got blokes like partying, right? Forget sexual activity.
partying, yeah, 100%, I get.
You know what I mean?
But the sexual activity?
I think that's
Keep
very
the
old.
testosterone in.
Yeah.
Is the bro science.
But it's also very like old school like mentality where it's like just focus on the boys, just that's it, no distractions.
Just lock in.
Yeah, forget your wives and your kids, mate. They can, you know, after what's the
No
campaign?
gooning.
4 weeks, then you can see your wife and kids. But for these 4 weeks, you're in the camp.
When you said Brazil 2002, I thought you were going to talk about the photo I just sent you boys. I want you to take a look and describe. It's of Ronaldo.
not Portuguese Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo.
Brazil, R9, the real Ronaldo, some might say. He's rocked up to, where was it hosted? Japan and South Korea.
South Korea.
He's rocked up and done the slit eyes to some Asian patrons waiting.
Haven't you seen that photo of this World Cup where I think it was a South Korean reporter and she was reporting from Mexico, and then behind her was like a couple of Mexican blokes doing the Ronaldo, the slit eyes. So
Is this the
24
Ronaldo?
years on, still funny.
That is diabolical.
He looks so happy doing it as well. Look up Brazilian Ronaldo slit eyes and you'll easily see this photo.
All right, another one I have is also from 2018, also related to South Korea. It was Group F where Mexico beat Germany and South Korea, but they lost to Sweden, and so they were facing elimination. South Korea scored twice in stoppage time to beat Germany 2-0. And then Mexican fans Mexico made it to the next round, and then Mexican fans apparently started like carrying South Korean fans on their shoulders, hugging random Korean tourists in the streets. Apparently they went outside the South Korean embassy in Mexico City and started serenading the South Korean ambassador.
Little mariachi band.
And they started chanting, and I'm not going to do the Spanish, but essentially it was like, Korean brother, now you're Mexican.
Beautiful. That's actually the beauty of
That's
world
the beauty of the
football.
World
Yeah,
Cup.
that's
The
Very
world
good.
game.
the world game.
Yeah.
And similarly, we saw similar scenes earlier this week where Scottish fans invaded Boston. Have you seen this?
I saw that, bro. That is class.
This is class. So apparently 50,000 members of the Tartan Army, which is the Scottish fans, descended upon Boston. And so apparently 5,000 of them went to Fenway Park, and they basically took over a whole Boston Red Sox game, like chanting and singing, essentially turning it into a football-like atmosphere, singing, you know, no Scotland, no party and stuff like that. They were wearing kilts and everything. And then they took over a few pubs. So there was a Samuel Adams tap room where the Scots drank 4 times as much beer as a normal holiday weekend. More than 4,000 pints of Boston lager were sold. 90 kegs were emptied in this one pub. 4 emergency deliveries had to be arranged because they literally drank the bar dry.
Wow.
And another bar said that the Scots had effectively tripled normally what they would see on a St. Patrick's Day level of business.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wait, so why did they do that?
So Scotland played this morning against
They're in town, mate.
Morocco in Boston. So all the fans were in Boston and were just like running amok.
They just want to go to the pub, essentially, is what this is. It's not that special of an event.
Oh, I thought like the US, you know, they did something, so giving back to the community. No,
But even
piss
see
up.
the Australian fans in Canada chanting, "The Aussie boys are on a bender. Donald Trump's a sex offender."
I didn't see that.
And then they were like partying with like some of the Canadian police, like full like, you know, putting like Australian scarves on them and like, you know, just taking the mick out of them. And then all the comments were like, if you did that in America, they would have shot all of them on the spot. Man, it's the beauty of the cup. This is what the World Cup's about. Different cultures coming together. Alrighty, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. So far, halfway through the tournament, who we changing your tips?
I tipped Portugal coming in.
Yeah,
I forgot Roberto Martinez is a football terrorist.
I also forgot that.
I forgot about that, so I'm swiftly changing to now being a France fan.
Yeah. Oh, that
Allez les Bleus.
Did you see the Mbappe goal? The second one?
It's a rocket, mate.
Wowee.
Go look up
I'll check
SBS
it out.
highlights.
I'll check it out.
No, I'm still rooting for Portugal, but I don't think it's looking good.
What about France? Oh, sorry. Spain. Anyone bearish on Spain? I'm pretty bearish on Spain.
Depends if Lamine Yamal and Nico Williams are fit. If they're fit, they're good.
Are they fit for what? The next round or the next
They
game?
came on.
Okay.
Maybe they just underestimated Cape Verde and their thirsty goalkeeper, but we'll see. I'm still high on Spain as well.
And Australia, do they make it to the next round?
They beat Paraguay.
Bro?
They beat Paraguay 3-1.
Paraguay, yeah, Australia making through. I think I said, who did I say? Brazil, I think I put in.
You did.
Because of Neymar Jr.
Currently 3-0 up.
Yeah.
They'll go through, but nowhere near because of Neymar Jr.
Well, no, just his
Fair
presence alone, I think, is
Aura. Leadership.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly. I'll stick with Brazil.
Any England love? Croatia are pretty washed.
Coming home? Nah, I don't think it's
Status
coming home.
not coming home. All right. And with that bombshell, we'll see you next week.